Well, here we are, at last. The moon.
Excellent landing, Master.
Thanks. Oh, is that?
I think he wants to know how you got here.
Some kerosene, a gyroscope. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. Necessarily.
Excuse me.
Traveling to the moon doesn't take a rocket scientist. Necessarily.
Gluchu by Yacho.
Yacho.
He thinks you're funny.
Wait, how do you know his language?
I'm sorry, Neil. That's classified.
Skulka Fizzlepoo.
He congratulates you and your rocket on a successful trip to the moon.
Well, thank you. We had to launch a lot of rockets before we finally got one to the moon.
He asks how many attempts you think it will take to launch from the moon.
Well, it's supposed to work on the first attempt. They ran the calculations, so no worries.
I'll translate that we are prepared for all contingencies. La, 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 oh la, 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 oh la, 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 hey, yeah, la, la, oh la.
Buzz, when you set up the call with Mission Control, did you tell them I have big news?
Yes, in fact, you have a meeting now with the very top of the command structure.
Good. Okay, give me a minute to get changed.
Performing system weight routine.
Ah, feels good to be out of that spacesuit.
Transmission incoming.
The ship looks so much bigger from the inside.
Hello, Neil.
Right here, Mr. President.
Congratulations on a job well done.
I guess for news like aliens on the moon, I talk to the head of command.
Are you there?
I have important news of extraterrestrial life.
Neil, I think
There's something on the moon.
the director can fill me in. Congratulations.
Commander, I can assure you there was nothing wrong with the connection, despite appearances. La, la, oh la, 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 oh la, 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 hey, yeah.
Buzz, did it seem to you that the president didn't want to acknowledge aliens on the moon?
That reminds me, while you were changing I spoke to Mission Control.
You told them about our little friend up here?
I told the mission director about the complex lunar life form we encountered. He told me there is no life on the moon.
Did you make it clear we were telling the truth?
Yes. He thanked us for the report, encouraged us to keep collecting data, and then reminded me that there is no extraterrestrial life on the moon.
Truth has layers.
Perhaps you'll find this more encouraging. There is a video uploaded for you by your acquaintance, Crash Bang Adam.
Hey, Neil! You're like in a rocket? We all thought you were a bit balmy, to be honest. We still do, because you're in a rocket. When you used to run around the garden with a fishbowl on your head saying, "I'm going to be an astronaut one day," we thought, Neil, you're not going to be an astronaut one day. But you are. And now you're on the moon! Neil, you have to tell me. Is it made of cheese? We all think it's made of cheese. So, if it is, bring some back. That would be nice. Sandwiches. And then we can have cheese sandwiches! And you would have been on the moon, but the cheese sandwiches! Moon cheese! But the point is, buddy, you're on the moon! Freaking moon! So Neil, stay safe. Don't talk to any strangers. And if some weird alien comes up to you offering you sweets, you say no! Stranger danger, even for aliens.
La, la, oh la, 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 oh la, 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 la.
Jeez, Buzz. Hold still. Alright, now play that back. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Okay, first problem, Glurk is in the shot.
Glurk nellets auf Tori Manas.
Get behind Buzz, please, so you don't end up in the video that billions of people are going to be watching.
Sleep Hopel.
Let's kick this up a notch. We need to get the flag waving. That's better. Maybe a few moon jumps, like this. Or like this. Now watch this. Stick the landing. Yes! America! Let me do this again.
Commander, if you make those giant low-gravity leaps, the audience might not realize that one giant leap for mankind is a metaphor.
Right. Also, this time I'm going to say one small step for a man. That makes more sense.
That's much better.
Also, add a static effect to the audio. Give it that authentic World War II fighter pilot sound.
Yes, Commander.
At the very end, pull in for a close-up on me.
Excellent.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Doesn't have to be perfect. NASA Techs will clean it up.